objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality.
We already watched this, didn't we?
Remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is,
I love that it's live action, by the way.
Example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it. Lose, and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, head of research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Live action's so good. I don't know why, like, watching that and then these, like these desks and stuff. If you've never watched Loki, this just reminds me of Bureau. That was a voice actor for Alan Wake? Nice. Let me know if you guys are seeing any like weird stuttering or if the frame rate seems low on your end, because on my end it's a perfect 120. But I need to make sure that the capture is correct. I want to find more lore. Here we go. I didn't mean to do that. I apologize. Dinner at 7. I was ready. Remember, she's turning 46. Have noticed any strangers? Sweet. I love the physics. Because this is Remedy's latest game, right? Shit.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Talking to somebody.
Babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control. Establish 8. If they do not leave, are you here to see someone? Are you from New York or just visiting? How'd you find this place? The answer is sufficiently harmless. When this is a secure federal office and they'll need to leave. Answers seem blah. Escort them to a private room. Perform the gunner's psychological assessment. The responses are within an acceptable range of deviance. Then blah. Remember, there's no such thing as too submission. So it's too suspicious. It's Miss Minutes. I told you this is just Loki. Alright. Blood is believed to affect the creation of altered materials and can dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Okay. Let's see. Its own human imagination exacerbates the details. So as long as people believe it has happened or it gets popular, it becomes a thing. A pair of scissors that consume human blah through 2 punctures on the blah. These details living in the minds of so many have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Believe in the boogeyman hard enough, the boogeyman becomes real. Oh, it wants me to jump down there? Okay, well, hold on. There was another door back here. So what now? Ooh. AWE investigations. We checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this. Malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team's getting pretty sick of duds. Need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real thing, or we need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. En route to Sherman Ranch. Next on the list. I also want to go back to that other door. Hold on. So that was... I need to go that direction. But... toilet paper. Aha, there's other stuff. Okay. Rising cost of AW response. Update on mold eradication efforts. New supplier of coffee filters. Nice. Oh, that's a me now. Because I'm the new director. Gotcha.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Love the old school intercom bell. Do do do. The time is now 2 p.m. Am I missing the fucking... oh, here it is. No. It's also a restroom. Is it this way? Yeah. You. Fuck. Okay, so I still can't get in that door yet. This is the map, right? Yeah. Wait, was I able to go... hold on. So I can't get in that room. Okay, yeah, okay. So can't go that way yet. And I can't get in here. Oh, that's what that does. I was hitting R to like reload, but it just shifts her left and right. I know it reloads automatically. I was just doing it out of like fucking habit. There's a sneak. I don't like that it's on C though. Can I change that? Oh. Well, hello there. Is there a quick save? There's no saving? Dark Souls. Oop.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it. Oh,
Bonfire?
shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Bonfire.
Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even...
Who's she talking to? Her
Look,
brother?
Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me?
Alright, let me grab... I'm actually gonna switch to beer because otherwise I'm gonna end up a drunken mess by the end of this. So I'll be right back. I got a beer.
We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Hey, you guys think any cool stuff in here? Examination of paranatural topics, control points, or locations that the Bureau has identified being vital junctions to the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization... When the 37 foot free, universe usually attempt to define control points on nerd junctures or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. Okay, so there are bonfires. Henceforth known as bonfire.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep.
We failed on
Ripping
that
it
one.
out rips them apart.
Jesse, over here.
Oh, there you are.
We need to make a plan, Jesse.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary. 17 years ago.
Hometown of Ordinary?
The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been
Really?
looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you.
Hey Remedy,
My
can you do a
boss,
game
Casper
called
Darling,
LA
would
Noir
know, but
over again, please? Thank you.
He's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Yeah, sincerely, like, from
They call me the director.
gamers, please redo
That's not
LA
me.
Noir or something like
I'm
it.
not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why
Facial
am I
animations in this
here?
game are absurd.
I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this.
Hey look, it's Magneto's cell.
I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
The hiss.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The hotline should be in the communications department.
Oh.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Fair.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
It's like eyes
Got
glazed
it.
over. Yeah, sure, totally
Thanks.
understood. The fuck?
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Wait, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
So the vest she's wearing is what saved them, essentially.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
So these are okay. I don't know what these are yet. Are there side missions? So where... That was Central Executive. We're supposed to go all the way back up north. Okay. So... I do not have security. Ooh. What the fuck? Did a jukebox become a thing of power? It's actually kind of hilarious. I'm assuming I'll have to come back here at some point in the future. Okay. Oh, wait, is that where it wants me to go? Okay, well, I don't want to go that way yet, then. I'm blocked off here. Still don't have clearance level 1. Even though I'm the fucking director. That part doesn't make much sense. Wait, are these all the same offices? No, there's new stuff here. I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. Worked my ass off in the stage for 3 years for the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. That's a good note. Ooh, yeah. Undefined reading. Could you imagine that? Like, your break room just like disappears at times. Would suck. Well, this house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the ability to use certain technological instruments. It does not allow devices that receive or emit any bleh signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the old house, and even those are often unreliable. The power of collective unconscious is taken into account. It could be certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural blah 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 blah. I've not been known to accept. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes violently. Agents have been injured by cell phones displayed in their pockets while entering the oldest house. That's why that thing at the beginning said nothing smart. No smartphones, no smartwatches. Oh, I'm back here, okay. Personal mod energy boost? Energy boost! What about my smart fridge? This is an office I think we've already been in. Same with this one, because this is the way we entered. Yeah, this was blocked off. Still can't go that way. We jumped over. the boardroom with creepy chick. This is the other side. Okay.